Hi, this is Mel from MelPinkJournals, and I left you with this image, this picture in the last video, and we want to go on continuing decorating some journaling cards. So I already sort around the edges. There's a bit of thread. So let's get rid of this. So I put on, this is a glue page, so a piece of a book page. I glued it together, folded together, glued together, and then put on an image. I did nothing to on both sides, so you don't have a writing side so well at this stage, but you can put on something like this, for example, to create some writing, so some leftover paper to create some writing space, or you can just use it just because it looks good. It does not have to fulfill any purpose anyway. Okay, but I want to create something on the front and the back, or on the both of the sides, just to give it a bit more extra something. So I pulled out some pieces already. I think this looks good. Maybe with a bit of book page. I know I have a tinier piece over here. Yes. Yes. This is a definitely yes. I think that's it for this page. So let's just glue this down. So why gluing on more stuff onto here? Because it's fun and it looks good. And I get rid of some of my stash things. So a bit of leftover things, and of course I bought things I just want to use up because I like them. So it's just fun, and I think it gives the junk journal, I will use these for my junk journals I create, and I just think it just gives the junk journal a tiny bit of extra something. And you can use this, you can write on here, you can put on a photo of your own, or you can, for example, you went to the cinema or something like this, and then you can put on the ticket from your cinema event or something like this, so just to remember. Or you can just look at the card and think, oh, it's pretty, I like it, and just have a good feeling, and that's it. It's totally fine. So, but of course you can cover it up more and use it. So I don't need a stamp because I have a stamp over here. I don't want to cover up too much of this writing. But maybe I will put on this anyway. Why not? Why not doing this? Okay, the size is good, just a bit too wide. Oh, and a bit too long. So because I try to let these spaces a bit standing out so that you have a bit of writing space. Yes, I will do this. Why not? And yes, in my opinion, it adds to the card, even if it's already really beautiful. So this video is to give you some inspiration and to show you how I craft and what I craft. And I have an Etsy shop as well. So maybe you're interested in buying some of the things you see I'm creating. And if not, it's totally fine, of course. But if you're interested, the name of the Etsy shop is MelPinkJournals, as my name on YouTube and Instagram is. And I just like to share my creations with you, to give you inspiration and just to show you, just because I craft anyway, so why not filming it and showing you some things. Showing the joy, showing and sharing, of course, sharing the joy I have in creating process. Okay, for me this is fine. It just needs a bit of extra something, so like a tab. Maybe this white one, why not? So I like to use leftover glue and this tool just to catch a bit of this glue, just a tiny bit, just to make the fabric holding staying in place. I want to cut this off with pinking shears, just to make it hold in place, because I want to staple it on, and it can move when stapling. Of course you can just glue it on, or you can sew it on. I'm just in a stapling mood right now, so I want to staple this on. And for me it's easier when I put on a bit of glue, so that the fabric stays in place. Even these tiny fabric scraps stay in place when I am stapling. So these are in the same direction. You could even put this on like this, and then you flip your card over like this, and would have the direction not head down like now, but the other way around. But in my case, you flip it over like this. It's just a personal preference, or it's just the way I did it in this case. Sometimes I do it the other way around. Just trying to give you some inspiration for your own creations. So perfect, this card is finished. Next one. So same thing. Oh, so beautiful. Both sides are so beautiful. I could break this in with a thing like this. I don't want to use something where it's too much writing on. I could put this onto here. No. What else do we have? I have this tiny piece of flower or plant. I have so many stickers, but they are not here, they are there. And I don't want to get them right now. Okay, I like this. For me, it balances this out a bit. I don't know why, it's just a feeling I have. So I will put this down. This is cardstock, so not really thick, but I like to use a bit of a stronger glue just to make sure it stays in place forever. It's just a personal preference. You can use whatever you have at hand if you want to recreate some things like this. So these, for example, are fuzzy cuts. So they were from a paper pad and I cut them out. Am I in frame? Yes. Okay, I cannot see it because my smartphone is over there and I'm over here. And I cannot see if I'm in frame. So I have to check from time to time. Okay. So putting this down here. And that's it. I'm not following any color theme or any theme at all, so it's just not my thing to say so. I just do what I like. I have no theme. This one is a really beautiful writing, but I could put on something. This is really big, but even this would look really good. So it would be like a background. Really likes this. Maybe with a tiny piece of book page. Okay, this is not so tiny, but just for a little bit of extra. No, I don't know. I don't like it there, but I thought when I put it here, it would cover up the original writing very much. I like it. Or maybe, in this case, come on, a piece of fabric. So to give it a kind of layered look. I like this too, but I think I like this better, but maybe a bigger piece of book page. So, let's see. I don't know. I don't know what I do. I just do something. Something like this. You could even turn this over, flip this over. Maybe I will do it, but not this long. It just came to me. Even if it's covering up most of the writing, but a bit will be visible. So I will put this more over here. No, a bit more. Yes, I like this. Oh yes, it's a most definitely yes. I think it adds so much to this really easy journaling card. So of course you don't have to do this. I just love to do it. So I hope my videos give you a bit of inspiration and I can, oh, was it over here? I think so. I will just glue it down. And I can share a bit of my joy with you and the joy and the fun I have when creating things. Maybe it gives you some inspiration or you will just see what other creators, so like me, do. Oh yes, this is wonderful. Yes. Yes, I like it. Or maybe you just want to see what what other creators do. Oh my gosh, speaking and thinking and speaking and crafting all together is too much for me. So maybe you're just interested in seeing what other creators do to give you inspiration or just to give you some relaxing time. So for for myself, for example, I love to watch channels from other YouTubers, not only to give me inspiration, but just for relaxing. I find it so relaxing watching other creators. Don't have to do any thinking, or it's just like watching TV. So other people watch TV, I binge watch YouTube videos. Oh, my dog is barking, I don't know why. Okay, let him bark. Anyway. Okay, I want to put on a bit of a tab. I want to put on a tab. I just think where to put it. I wanted to have it over here. I like this muted coffee dyed color, coffee dyed fabric. And yes, I keep even these little things. So for example, if I would not put on a tab, this would look cool over here, for example. Just to give you something to look at. So, but because I want to do a tab, I don't need this. So I need a bit of glue. Just a tiny bit, just to make it hold in place. Because in this case, I want to staple it on. And if I staple or saw it on, and not just, when I glue it on, I use more glue, of course. But when I want to staple or saw my tabs on, I just use a bit of glue and then let the other tool do the rest, to say so. It's just to hold my fabric tab in place when attaching it, because otherwise it would turn around a bit or move around a bit. So this card has no front and back, even if this is the back side of the sewing. Really love this. Really love how this turned out. Okay, let's see. Do we have some time left? Oh yes, we have. So this one, we can do the same thing we did a second before. So for example, oh, I have this cute flowers. Flower, what is it? A bucket with flowers, a bucket of flowers. And it even says flower. If you don't know what it is, it's flowers. Maybe putting on some two tiny things like these, or maybe a big thing like that. And I cut off this edge because it ripped when I thought around, so I cut it off and thought around again. But I think it adds to the look. I like this one. I think I will use this with a bit of book page, of course. No, not of course, but I like to use the book pages. The last time, I don't know why. It's just that I like it. But it is not visible so much. I have something else, so I got this paper pad with this cute tiny papers. I just thought maybe something like this, or even a darker one, not red, but maybe green. So let's just put this out of the way, maybe some green. Just ripping the edges a bit, trying to keep as much of the paper pad as I can, of the paper itself. Oh yes, this goes well with this one. And these will be used in another project. Yes, I like it. And I could use a tiny piece over here to balance it out, but I will let this be as it is. It's fine for me. So, decision made. Paper is being glued down, because otherwise I would question myself again and again. Should I do it this way, or maybe that way, or another way? Or I could even put on this and then the image with like a layered look. So you can do so much. Oh, this says murder. Not murderer, but murder. We don't want to have murder on our page. So even this would look good, but this stands out not enough for me. So I will just use this. Yes, yes, I like it. I like it. I will do it. No further interrogating myself or questioning myself, or how you call it. Made a decision, put the paper down, that's it. For me, crafting is relaxing. If I'm not in a crafting mood by myself, because it takes too much effort to decide the things, even if I just go with my feeling, but sometimes it's a too big effort to me to decide on things, then I just watch other YouTubers. Oh, here I put on this postcard thing, copy to say so. And here we have something with music. I don't know much about music. So I like this one. I think this is just a scribble, but I want to leave this. Don't cover it up too much, but maybe I can use this. or these two. No, I think I like, oh, maybe it's the right way around. I think I like this one. Maybe over here. No, I think I will put it over here. Here. Just searching for a tiny piece I can put on as well. Maybe a bit of this black lace somewhere. Yes, that's a maybe. So we take scissors. So you can even do something with tiny pieces. Like this. And this could be my tab as well. Maybe not a tab, but putting it over here. I don't like it so much in the middle. So maybe I could put this here. This is the thing with the decisions. It's not so easy sometimes. I would put it over here. I wanted to put something more on. No, but I would like this as a tab. Where's the other thing here? I think it's too short. We will see. Okay, first of all, I will put this down with nothing under it, because it's fine the way it is. On this music paper or music paper copy. It's not really a music paper, it's like a copy. So, okay. This says our true power lies in embracing the magic within and trusting our inner wisdom. Okay, yes, I think this is right, but to be honest with you, I put it down because I like the image. And I like the quote too, but for me it was because of the image. So let's see, maybe I will leave this edge as it is. Maybe putting this on, maybe here. Oh yes, yes, decision made. So even in this case, I'm just using a bit of this glue. Let's see, I wanted to put it down somewhere over here, just to hold the, in this case, lace, fabric, in this case lace, in place when I'm attaching it, in this case with my stapler. Yes, this gives the final touch. Can stay a bit more in. My tape does not have to be as long as it was in the first. So this is the front because of the sewing. I can see this, and this feels like the back for me. So I will put on my staple like this, but it really doesn't matter in which direction you put it on. If you don't like the staple, you can put on something onto here, so a little die cut, something like this. For example, this is a bit big, but just to give you an example, or on the back too. But anyway, I like the staples, so I will just leave them as they are, even if I told you in other videos I don't like staples. Usually I don't like staples, but I'm just in another mood, I don't know. So this is another of this. Oh, this is so beautiful. So this is blue and then some really beautiful writing on it. And here you have a space to write, so I don't want to do too much to here. Maybe using this as a tab, even if it's a tiny piece, just occurs to me. Maybe I will put something onto here, but I don't know yet. Of course I will put something onto here because this is a really big big thing. There is really much going on, much of the same, to say so. So it's totally fine for me to cover this up. Yes, I like this, why not? But I have the feeling that it needs something under, maybe something colorful like this, maybe a wider piece. Oh yes, I like how this looks together. But maybe a wider or longer piece. We have some left here, so let's just cut something off. I tried to not cover up the whole thing, but of course I have more of these because of the paper pad. Gives you really much of this, but I want to use this as a background. So maybe over here. Yes, for me this looks really good. So let's just put on some glue. Smoothing it out a bit and putting on the fabric. So Okay. Trying to catch the edges a bit better. Maybe a bit over here. Maybe a bit over here. Okay, I think that's good. This is from a paper pad. I think it was Stamperia. Not really sure. They are so beautiful paper pads you can buy online and in the local stores. And some of them are really cheap as well. So Stamperia is not this cheap, I think, but in my opinion it's really worth it. Now this is a bit too much to the bottom. I wanted to have it a bit more to the top, but it doesn't matter because we want to put on some tab anyway, so it balances it out. In this case I will put on my tab first and then decide if I want to put something on the back as well, or the back. This card don't really has a back, but I think I will leave the backing as it is. And it feels like the backing because you have some writing space over there, which is really cool. It's not necessary, but it's just a cool detail. So let's put on this tiny piece of lace over here and here. Okay, that's fine. Position a staple, and that's it. I thought maybe I could put on one of my small M&M stamps. Where are the small ones? I always grab the big ones first. Of course, they are bigger. They're easier to grab. Maybe I have to redo my order system. Not order, put an order. Not make an order, but put an order. This is what I mean. So where are my storing system, to say so. I think this adds to the card. Maybe in the edge, maybe somewhere over here. Yes, I think I will put this over here. So you have enough writing space on here if needed. So, and I use some fancy scissors and my ruler, my usual ruler, to cut and rip this this digital printables out. Yes, this is more modern, I know, but I don't create vintage cards, I just create what I want. Okay, let's see, maybe one more card. What says the time? Okay, we can do one more card. Okay, so this one is from a paper pad I just cut out, backed it. So this is the same I backed with another paper, for example. This is a cool paper already, and then I thought around. I think I will put it in this direction. So you have two sides to write on. Here we already have a flower, so I thought maybe I could just put a flower on the back. That's it. Decision made. Clear and really fast. Okay. And here you have dots, here you have lines, and here you have grid. Everything on this small page, or this small journaling card. So this is a fuzzy cut again. Really like this. I think I will leave the front as it is, and maybe I can reuse this as a tab, and that's it. Maybe something more modern. I just eyed this pink lace, and yes, pink and purple goes really well together, in my opinion. So I will do this, and this will be the last card for this video. Just a tiny tap. Oh, need some glue. I think that's it for the glue. Bit over here, bit over here. And then cleaning up the thing, because the glue gets stuck, of course. I use baby wipes for this. Okay, this is really tiny, but anyway, the card is tiny as well. So this, for example, is a card where you can write on the front and the back. Okay, so let's just put this out of the way for the moment. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe for more videos, crafting and creating videos, and junk journal and bullet journal videos. These are the cards we decorated in this session. So this one, and I think it was this one, and this one. And ring the little bell so to get all the new notifications when I come up with a new video. Thank you. Bye.